Hey, what's up guys? I was supposed to go fishing today. You know, I was supposed to do that review on those local baits that I bought, but as you guys can see, the weather is absolutely terrible. Windy, it's really cold, so I don't think that fishing would be the best. So in this episode I'm actually gonna be doing a little bit of a reel service, and I'm going to show you tips and tricks on how to service your baitcaster reels. Okay, let's dive right into servicing that reel. Today I'm actually going to be servicing a Quantum reel. This is actually the KVD Signature Series 6.6 speed. Okay, so before I get into servicing the reel, I actually just want to talk about all the tools that I actually use to take the reel apart. So let's actually just start. Obviously I have a pair of tweezers. It really doesn't matter what type of tweezers you use, it's just in case you need to pick up a screw or take out a spring. So these are always quite handy to have. Then I have a screwdriver. This screwdriver is actually, it's a screwdriver where I can put different tips in. So I just have like a small flat screwdriver, very small, and then I have a very small Phillips screwdriver. I don't actually have the right spanner, but I just use an adjustable spanner. And then I'll just have small needle nose pliers. Then earbuds. You definitely need some earbuds. You know, this is to actually clean in all the small little corners, get all that muck out. Okay, another thing that is quite important is also having a rag. Okay, so onto my cleaning stuff. I'll use a brush. You know, that's just to actually maybe get the oil out of the bearings. You know, I'll use this little container. I'll fill this with thinners. This is just normal thinners. You know, I'll fill it, all the metal parts in here, and then I'll actually rub the metal part with the actual brush. And then once I've cleaned everything, I'll actually take this. This is a spray-on. It actually says at the back that it is very good for fishing reels, tools, sewing machines, locks, hinges, chains, firearms. In this case, it's good for fishing reels. And this is actually a silicone-based grease. Very good because it's obviously water resistant, but normal grease also works. What I'm actually going to do with this reel is I'm actually going to disassemble it from the handle. And what I actually do is I actually place the parts from the right hand side all the way to the left. So whatever you take off, you put it to the side. And when you're actually ready to assemble it again, you've kind of taken from the left and you take part by part and you actually put it in sequence. Okay, let's actually start disassembling this reel. Like I said earlier, I'm going to start with the handle. I'm actually going to remove this little plate here. I don't have the right tool, but I'm actually using my needle nose pliers for that. You know, if you really don't have the right tools, just make a plan. So you see I'm just actually shoving those two into there, and then I'm turning them. See how easy that was? And then you actually just take it apart. So yeah, I'm actually just gonna start and disassemble it all, and I will take off the handle. I'll go more into detail about like more finicky things. You know, this is just a little cap. Okay, I personally had trouble trying to find how to get this specific cap off. I don't know if you guys have had this issue on this specific model of Quantum. Most of them, it's really straightforward. You know, it's just a nut that comes off, but in this case I really struggled to try and figure it out. So all it is actually it's actually sprung loaded, which you actually push down like that, you see, and there's actually teeth in there. And then all you do is, what I did was I just actually opened this and then just kind of twisted that. See, and then this is actually the nut. I'm gonna start disassembling this piece by piece, and like you can see, I'm putting it all in the right order from right to left. As you can see, I've taken the body apart. Body is the main part, you know, that's where you get your casting, your braking system, as you can see here. What I do is I usually clean the body and then I assemble the body again, and then I actually start with all the other parts. Like I said, I'm going to take this little tub with my brush and I'm going to fill it with some thinners, and then I'm going to start cleaning all the metal parts. You know, the brake system I'm not going to touch. I'm going to keep it as it is, but as you can see, that's quite filthy. You know, this little gear is quite dirty. These caps are quite dirty, but that I'm not going to be throwing into the thinners because it's got paint on it. All the metal parts, like I said, even these little parts here for the worm wheel. Okay, so I'm going to start cleaning all the metal parts. Okay, let that soak for, I don't even know, let it soak for like a couple of minutes, and then you start taking your paintbrush, just shake it around a little bit. Sometimes this is all that you need. Like if I take this brass piece out, this is where your rag actually comes in quite handy. See, it's taken quite a bit of dirt off, and then what you do is you just clean it and then you put it back. Take piece by piece and you just clean them. Give it a nice wipe so it's nice and shiny. Now I've cleaned everything. Now I'm gonna slowly start putting everything back together. kind of turns out that I didn't have to actually service the side plate. It still had quite a bit of grease on it. As you can see, it's running really nicely. The noise is actually my braid knocking the top of the reel seat. So I know I went through it and I didn't really go like that much into detail. I hope that you guys could see what I kind of did. If you guys have any comments, leave a comment below. If you guys like this video and you guys want to see me do more reel maintenance or rod maintenance, feel free to put it in the comments, you know. So yeah, like I said, like this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, subscribe if you guys haven't. So I'll see you guys on the next episode of Bassing with Sascha. I will definitely go out fishing and review those South African baits that I actually bought. So yeah, we're gonna do some fishing.